So hopefully you guys saw the video that we posted on Sunday where we told everyone that we are doing a tug of war.
We are going to hook up the K350, otherwise known as the F350 for Archon, up against CO2, our 2015 Silverado HD Gasser 6-liter, and we are going to tug a war until something either breaks or somebody annihilates the other truck.
So we were sitting down talking about this, and I'm arguing why I'm going to win in the F350, and Sean thinks he's going to win, and I was like, you know what? We should probably pull out the camera and film this because he's going down.
Yeah.
So
as you guys can imagine, there's a 50-50 split in the company.
Yep.
You've got the Gasser CO2, like die-hard custom offsets against the Archon diesel straight axle. Like it's friction.
I mean,
and it's going to be awesome.
Right off the bat, I can tell you that it's a diesel and it's turbo. So we've got the whistling turbo just spooling, and that's why we're going to win.
Because you follow the Instagram, and everybody knows that diesels are the bomb now, but that's actually not a fact. The facts are gas has been around way longer, superchargers are way cooler. It says super right in there.
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt drove gasoline engine vehicles. That's all that matters.
He had a diesel. He pulled his race car to the track with a diesel.
I haven't seen that, so I don't know. I can't confirm.
Because if you guys don't know, we actually supercharged our 6-liter CO2, and this will be the first chance for it to show that it's way stronger than some stock diesel.
It's the first time he's going to show you that it's going to break.
The axles on the diesel.
I think the supercharger is going to win because superchargers make boost instantly as opposed to a turbocharger, which has a lag period before boost is made. So a supercharged engine will make power quicker.
But if you know how to drive a turbo, you can spool the turbo before.
Well, too bad no one here knows how to drive a turbo.
And they're not letting us drive, are they?
I'm not driving, so we're doomed.
We're screwed.
So fuel selection, obviously diesel trucks make the most torque. Everybody knows that. It's all over the grams, all over the internet.
So as long as you believe everything on the gram, diesel wins. So tell me why, because gas trucks are obviously faster.
Well, I mean, maybe. But you
They
can
have
tune a
more
diesel to be
horsepower.
faster. Yeah, more horsepower, but I have more torque. And we're pulling.
I'm gonna be going so fast that you aren't
Oh,
gonna be
you're
able
just
to
going to
pull.
yank it? Oh,
Full throttle.
man, you're going to really break something.
4
this
low.
time.
I'm gonna go 4 high maybe. So I can pull you even faster. You ever seen the Walmart one where they drag the truck around the parking
Yeah,
lot?
I have seen that.
That was a gas truck.
That's going to be me dragging you around in
I
the
hope that
diesel.
was a gas truck.
Gasoline engines are simpler, require less maintenance, they're lighter,
I don't know if that's true
they're
anymore.
easier to work on.
I would argue that diesels are less maintenance now.
No way. Look at his face.
The new diesels versus the
No
new
way.
gas
Okay,
motors?
new diesels with all their exhaust fluids, DPF
Oh, okay.
filters, your EGR coolers, and all your EGR valves that clog everything up.
That runs a 6.4.
Yeah, ask all 6.4 owners about that.
So
Or
I said
6
new.
liter. And then you got your injectors, which run
6.7.
like $5,000. So yeah, definitely a little more maintenance on the diesels. Gasoline, better.
Worse. Diesel. More power.
There's no way you can drag me across the parking lot because my truck is so heavy. Like, bigger is better, always, in every argument.
Yeah, have you ever read the Bible, David and Goliath? That other guy was huge and David wins.
Yeah, well,
You're basically this giant dead weight, and I'm just gonna like pulling up an anchor.
I'm using all the weight for traction. It's gonna just plant me on the ground, all 10,000 pounds that I got going. And you think you're just gonna drag me?
Chevy's gonna win because it's made out of
Steel. Even though the aluminum truck is like 3,000 pounds heavier.
Yeah, but this is made of aluminum, so it's ultra light.
It's the
It's
11,000
an
plus
alloy body.
GVWR.
It's like a Ferrari, dude. It's a super leggero.
So let's talk about weight in your aluminum can truck. Tell me how an aluminum truck is gonna beat a steel truck. I just want you to picture.
Yeah, I'm picturing it. I'm picturing me dragging you around because the aluminum is so much lighter on the body, but they put all the strength into the frame and the chassis.
That's how that works.
You're not hooking up to the body.
I want you to picture an aluminum can. I would like to tie the rope to your front bumper and just,
Oh, okay, and just squish
because
it.
it's aluminum.
No, it's not gonna.
Aluma duty.
Yeah, aluminum duty.
So you've got a 6.7,
Yep.
and I've got a 6.0, so you're gonna win.
Yeah,
I mean, 6.7 is bigger.
right.
I have 0.7 more liters than you, and they're diesel liters, so that makes them better.
6-liter LS engine, one of the best engines ever made. I don't know how you're going to top that.
I just can't believe suddenly Fuller's a Ford guy.
I've always been a Ford guy.
You've never been a Ford guy.
Yes, my first truck was a Ford. Granted, because my mom gave it to me, but
An 86 Ford Ranger doesn't count as a truck.
it wasn't a Ranger. Plus, you're the one who bought the Ford. You're a Ford guy.
Okay, maybe I do kind of like them both.
Dale Earnhardt
instantly
drove
50
all
horse.
Chevrolets, and he's the Intimidator, so I don't see
We're
where the
supposed-
argument is.
We're supposed to be the technical version, but
Uh.
we're just arguing Ford versus Chevy.
You're talking about
This is,
Dale
yeah, but
Earnhardt.
how is this this isn't technical?
Yeah, these aren't technical questions at
Yeah, I
all.
don't get it.
Yeah, not yet.
I know you're gonna say, "Ooh, I got 8 inches of suspension." I'm gonna be like, "I got the full coilover system we just put in from
Yeah.
BDS."
I have the full coilover system, also from BDS. Now what's your argument?
That's confusing.
Yeah.
But you're taller.
6.5-inch lift is going to be better because it has a lower center of gravity, which is going to be something very key to a Tug of War, where an 8-inch kit has a higher center of gravity, which isn't going to help the Ford. I'm just banking on the fact that the output shaft on the transfer case in the Ford breaks off, and then CO2 is just going to drag her away.
I'm counting on your lower center of gravity, your lower height, to bring the back end of the truck down and push the drive shaft in a little bit more.
That probably will happen, but I'm hoping that doesn't happen.
I'm hoping it does happen because I don't want to have to replace the
Then
transfer case in there.
CO2 is probably gonna squat. It's gonna lift the front end up, and the CV axles are gonna snap.
At least you got all that new kryptonite stuff in
It's
the
got
front end.
kryptonite tie rods and center links, so I think the steering will be fine. I'm worried about the CV axles.
Have you ever seen the Tower of Pisa?
It's just leaning a little
Yeah,
bit.
the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah, remember when your truck was leaning and you had it all squatted?
You can't honestly tell me that taller is better in a pull.
I mean, I can't honestly tell you that because I've never done it before, but we're about to find out. Plus, you have stretched tires, and I have 40s that aren't stretched.
37s are gonna help us. Smaller tires are gonna help us in this situation because it'll give us a little better gear ratio.
Stretchy
So-
tires,
but
though?
stretch tires are not gonna help us. So it's like we take one step forward and one step backwards all the time. So
See, I can air down the 40s because there's actually some sidewall on there,
we
and
don't
I'm
have-
down to 37
yeah, we
with
don't
some
really
extra
have
footprint.
that. Once we fill ours with water, though, it doesn't matter. We're gonna
You
win.
can't do that. It's
Why
cheating.
not? Farmers do it.
Again, shorter.
Yeah, but they're stretched.
So taller people are better than shorter people?
Oh, now that's another personal attack on me.
I feel like this is a personal battle.
Well, I can tell you that I will have the victory, and do you want to know why? Because I have victories for wheels.
Abraham Lincoln was victorious in his presidency, so we are going to be victorious in our Tug of War.
Crown Series, victories.
Have you ever heard the term chrome get you home? I'm going home and dragging your ass all the way there.
Somebody will be bringing you home.
Lincoln,
Victory,
Lincoln,
victory,
Lincoln.
victory.
Chrome.
Victory!
This guy's a psycho.
So, who knows who's going to win? Who knows who's going to break what?
I know who's going to win.
Brad thinks he's going to win.
CO2's going to win.
And
Dale
hopefully,
Earnhardt said so.
you've been talking to Dale? Tell him I said hey.
I talk to him every night.
Praise Dale.
Do it for Dale.
Anyway, hopefully we don't break too much because we do have a show the week after this. So
I don't really care what gets broken because I don't have to fix it. So
we're going to make you come back and fix it. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the fun. Peace.
3, Dale.